It's like a guy with that much power compared with a guy who's taken as many knockout punches as Overeem. And Ngannou's incredible, but like to just go by that and be like, oh, he's gonna tune up Stipe is insane.
I still think Stipe will beat him. Right
yeah,
now.
I do too.
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
I think it'll be very similar to the Garbrandt-Dillashaw fight, where Dillashaw had the experience, and experience goes a long way.
Yeah.
Again, it comes down to the similarities between MMA and comedy. Just experience goes a long way, especially when you break down the list of who's who, of who they fought. But I don't know if it was true. I don't know if it was a real interview, but I saw a post-fight transcript of an interview with Alistair, and I don't know if it's true, but if it is, it's funny. He said that the best part about the punch was that he can now smell colors. If that's true, that's hysterical.
Yeah, that's great.
He gave him autism or something. He's like really good at the piano.
He got hit to a new dimension.
Yeah.
He's in the gym and he's just counting all the gloves.
That still shot, the second I saw it, I was like, people are going to blow this up. And
that kind of stuff breaks my heart, man. I've tried writing comedy stuff about fighters, and I probably because I have such a hard time making fun of them.
Yeah.
That's like, it really breaks my heart a little bit when people like make these memes about someone's knockout, because like never lost a fight, but if I did, I could see how heartbreaking it would be to have that, like,
and you got
laughing, like, hey, the whole world's like getting knocked out.
That's the whole thing of there's so much work that goes into that one moment. Yeah. So they're not only shitting on the one moment, but they're shitting on the camp beforehand.
It's like, how dare you have no idea.
That's like
but you're in the public eye, man. We got Twitter right now. Twitter's gonna roast you no matter what.
That's like a comic having a rough Conan set that they worked on for a year, and everyone just being like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, that's the risk you're taking.
When a friend does a late night set, I for some reason will look at the comments and it drives me nuts. People like giving advice. Like, how dare you? How dare you give advice?
That does annoy me where they give advice.
Yeah. Oh, he should slow down, or he should. Who the fuck do you know?
The human version of that is going to a live MMA event.
Oh god.
I was at the Barclays one when Felipe fought, and I think that was. I forgot who had
the human version, like fucking comedy fans.
No, dude, it was the human version. Whereas there was people in the crowd, like right next to me. I was in the family section.
Yeah.
And they were going, "Hit him with the 3." And I was like, "Do you think their coaching staff does not see what?" He's like, "I could get down there and do that." And that was the ultimate comedy thing, where someone thinks they could get down and go into a cage and fight someone.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, they'll just have like the amount of training that goes in, they'll have no respect for it. This girl had me one time, was that fucking offside tap.
Mm-hmm.
She stood up, started screaming in the middle of my side. I didn't even say anything. She was just drunk. And then I bantered with her. It got laughs. And then she sat down. Yeah, dude. Got laughs. Hell yeah, got laughs. Austin,
man.
Air 5.
Austin, put your shirt back on.
Yeah. Why are you jerking off? But no, but then she sat down, and I'm still going, because she was acting so crazy when she heckled, so I'm still obviously like riffing with her, and she goes, just do your material. Just go back and do your material.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to just hit you with this stool. Like I'm saying, to be like for someone that doesn't do the crap.
Do your A. Oh, fuck off. You don't know.
Yeah, just slide right back to your material. It's like how about you do your desk work and I stand next to you and start screaming and you not miss a beat.
I love when they go, "This is the worst show I've ever been to," and I'm just like, it stopped being a show when you started making it about you. It's not a show anymore.
It's the worst show I've ever been to.
It becomes babysitting.
Exactly.
But on the topic of hecklers, it was one of my favorite things that I witnessed this week. There's a venue that I perform at a lot, and they have barkers out front. And one of the kids he just turned 19. He's a 19. It's not Austin. It's a 19-year-old NYU student.
Ugh.
He's barked, I think,
definitely Austin. Just make this clear.
It's definitely. I swear to God, it's not Austin. He's barked for about, I think he said like a month and a half. And when I saw him on Friday, it was only his 3rd time getting on stage. So he asked me if I could watch, and I'm all for that. I'll watch and I'll give notes.
That's the kid who's outside the lantern with us?
No, that's a different kid.
I'm keeping this guy unnamed. So he's a 19-year-old kid. He's very new. This was his 3rd time. He went up there, and it wasn't, for someone who's 3 times in, it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah.
But there was a woman heckling him. She was a young girl.
Yeah.
And it threw him off a lot. He got off stage, was upset about it. And then he looks at me. This kid is probably, he admitted he's a virgin. He's very just a plain kid.
Sure.
And he looked at me and he was like, "I'm gonna fuck that girl."
Whoa!
And I was like, "No, you're not." So then I go around the corner to go do another spot, and I come back.
And he's fucking that.
He's hooking up with her in front of the bar.
Oh man, my man. Is he here?
I have a hot take on this. Can I?
Yeah, come on.
She was a plant. Hold on.
Come here.
there's no way.
Whoa. Before you, this is Austin.
Hi,
Tech bitch.
I'm
guru.
Tech bitch,
Tech
side
bitch,
guru.
side, no,
Also,
side
NYU
guru,
student,
side
and
bitch.
please
Tech guru,
leave
side
people
bitch.
unnamed.
I will leave said man's
Yeah,
unnamed.
right now you're looking at the back of his right ear.
My ears. There's no way this wasn't a plant, right?
So you think it was a
Like, cause no, Dan specifically gives this kid so much shit every day. Like, you know this. Like, Dan wrote
This is not the
This
kid.
isn't. It's not. You don't know this kid. Oh, wait, maybe he does. It might be. We'll talk about
He knows
it.
we'll talk about it. But
The
I
Doe
roast him.
kid.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
that
yeah,
kid.
never mind. Yeah.
I
kid.
I don't roast to be mean. I roast for inclusion.
No, but you do still roast.
He
And
looks
so I
like
think
he's
that he
14
did
as a
this.
child.
I think that he I think this is his girlfriend or something. Like, there's no way it's not.
All right. Thanks
For
for
that
that.
kid,
That's-
thanks for this.
I'll be honest, there was about 3 people at the show who thought she was a plant.
There's no way she wasn't.
But what?
Because he wanted to impress Dan and be
Austin, you're ruining the audience.
Sorry,
Who wants to impress me? I can't help anyone's career.
The fact that kid did that though, this kid is like the nicest, sweetest. He's like the human version of
He
like
brings a flask with him because he's not old enough to drink in the bar.
That's adorable.
Yeah,
I'm also
he
not
is
old enough to
adorable.
drink.
He
I'm
looks
very
like
young.
he's 12 years old. He's like a little fucking cupcake. The fact that he hooked up with that chick and called the shot on it, that's
I
the
will be
last
honest,
thing
though,
that kid would do.
I don't want to confuse the listeners. It wasn't a hookup as it was like, you ever seen 2 people like ass out just pecking? Like they wanted to touch lips, but they didn't want their bodies to
Sadie Hawkins style
And then,
dance.
to be completely honest, when he went inside to go brag about it, she went to the dealer down the street and bought an 8-ball of coke. So I don't know what mindset she was in,
She
but
sounds like a great
she was a
citizen.
keeper. They're probably gonna get married. And,